Today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 1, the start of a new season. Obviously, we had that very intense Season 5 season finale with Buffy being killed off. I'm very, very worried to see what's going to be going on, what the plan is, if they're going to try and bring her back, what that's going to look like. If Willow has a spell, I feel like they're going to be very focused on trying to bring her back and not so much on accepting the fact that she's gone, because obviously she's very pivotal to this entire show and the Scooby Gang, and if a new Slayer will be around, because that's the legend, you know, there's always one brought back up if one dies. So who's that gonna be, and if we'll have a new villain. Obviously Glory and Ben were killed off in the last season. Giles killed Ben, and Buffy didn't have a chance to find out about it, obviously, because she sacrificed herself for Dawn. Xander proposed to Anya, but Anya was hit with a bunch of construction bricks at the end of the episode as well, so I don't know where she's gonna be. Tara and Willow were doing okay. Tara was able to come back. Willow performed some magic and glory and was able to get Tara back to who we know. I couldn't imagine how painful it would have been to watch this on TV when it came out in the early 2000s and then wait a year, possibly more, to watch it again on TV to see what's going on, especially after such an ending like that. So I'm lucky that I get to watch this right away. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Yeah, they're continuing the slaying the vampires because obviously Buffy's not there. Aww.
I'm fine. I just need to die for a minute.
Guys, heads up.
And Willow can talk to all of them now. Oh! I don't think this is Buffy. I'm very worried. I'm very worried.
Big, fast, and dumb.
Buffy? What?
Sounds like that the units are engaged.
Xander, Anya, stop.
Great googly moogly, Willow.
Did they put the robot back together? Oh!
Spike!
What are you doing? Help him.
I did.
Oh, man on fire. Oh my god. Cheese and rice. Haven't seen that in a minute. Ugh, the dust. Spike does not look great. Not gonna lie. He looks like he hasn't slept in a couple hundred years. Aha!
Gotcha. Had your life pass before your eyes? Cup of tea, almost got shagged, cup of tea.
Guys, help Xander.
Good to see he hasn't lost his sense of humor.
That'll put marzipan in your pie plate, bingo.
Buffy wouldn't say that.
I don't know, I was trying to program in some new puns and I kind of ended up with word salad.
I think it's funny.
My heart. How, like, traumatic is that to see her, but it's not her, but it's obviously very similar. Oh my god.
Didn't I? And I got her off those knock-knock jokes.
Oh, who's there?
You know, if we want to be exactly...
She'll never be exactly.
Yeah, Spike's not interested in this, obviously. I'm very curious to see what they change up at the intro. Yeah, some shots from last season. She's still in the title credits, so that gives me hope. And Dawn's in the credits now. Okay, good, good. I love that they update them every season as well. It's just like a little thing. Yes, Willow! No Giles? Special guest star? Why is he a guest star?
Monsters that make living in Sunnydale so hard.
I believe that is a dawn monster. She spotted them yesterday.
Donnie?
But it is great to see all of the same cast back again.
I don't know how.
This is so bizarre. I'm not used to this. Yeah, because they said they want everyone to think she's still around, obviously.
Anya. Really, that's fantastic. Anya found that thing for tonight.
Yeah?
They're being very vague. It makes me worried.
I do. I want you to stay here as well. You're my sister.
Poor Dawn. It's just, yeah, it must be so complicated.
I paid for the lunch program. Yeah.
It's true. Something has to be done about the quality of the food.
The spiraled, but it's working. It's distracting from her random, very short sentences.
Well, then why are you torturing me? You know, I used to punish people like this when I was a demon. I made them double-check spreadsheets for all eternity.
That sounds like a nightmare on a nightmare on a nightmare.
We're leaving here until I know that absolutely
You're
everything
taking the
is
Ramadan effigy?
Why is Giles leaving?
Semantics. It's not what you think you can just take anything you want? Give it.
No, you give it.
Slapping him. Slap. This is spiraling.
Leaving the store to anyone. I'm going to England. I'm not dead. I'm still a partner.
How long is he going for? I'm glad Anya's okay. Last time we saw her, she was covered in a pile of bricks, so I'm glad she's doing fine.
I mean, I miss Buffy. I do. But life shouldn't just stop because she's gone.
I'm curious how much time has passed.
We talked to Willow and Tara tonight.
Fine, whatever. Just remember that this whole marriage thing was your stupid idea. I didn't ask to be all crazy.
Be sure to put that in the vows. Yeah, that'll go over well.
Who go on to be very valuable and productive members of society.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like the mentor, not telling her to drop out of school.
Not the key. Or if I am, I don't open anything anymore. It's over.
So she's lost her powers to open things? Okay, interesting. I was wondering how that would work.
No. I'm not leaving you to get hurt. Not again.
Yeah, Spike feels guilty and holds himself responsible for Buffy, obviously.
Don't be scared. I'm going to kill him.
She says with a smile. Yes.
Run away now.
Is a Hanson t-shirt on? Amazing. This robot's coming in very handy considering its horrible origins. Oh no, right in the microchip. She's gonna short circuit. Oh no.
Thank you. Stop!
Oh no, no, everybody's gonna find out. No, 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 no.
Vampires! Beware.
Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad news. She's like, ha ha ha, great. I'm gonna tell all my buddies. While Buffy walks into a barrel. Oh my gosh. I think we had a shot with Buffy and Angel on that ledge.
He's too busy not leaving to pay attention to me. Besides, I ended up getting it on eBay.
You found the last known Urn of Osiris on eBay?
Suspicious. Very.
Friend.
So you got your somber on, Will. Is the urn not up to spec?
What do they need the urn for? I'm hoping it's somehow to bring Buffy back.
It's time we stop talking. Tomorrow night, we're bringing Buffy back.
I knew they were going to try. There was no way they were just going to be like, oh, too bad, and move on. Like, they're definitely going to try and bring her back at least once, especially with Willow's witchcraft skills.
You said Willow should be boss.
And then you said, let's vote, and it was unanimous.
And you made her this little plaque that said boss of us. And you put...
Maybe tell Giles. You know, now that we're really ready. It's not like he's going anywhere. Ever.
No.
Giles can't know. Yeah, he'll try and stop them.
This isn't zombies.
And zombies don't eat brains anyway, unless instructed to by their zombie masters. A lot of people get that wrong.
It's a very confusing zombie lore.
Dealt with before. Buffy didn't die a natural death. She was killed by mystical energy. Which means...
Okay, yeah, I was wondering why wouldn't they try this with Joyce, but...
It means we don't know where she really is.
Yeah, could she be in another dimension if she went through the portal somewhere?
It's Buffy.
Yeah, they have to try and bring her back. They have to try at the very least.
What time do we meet?
Yeah, and like they said, like, if it's supernatural something, then there might be a better chance than normal.
Upstairs in bed.
Robo's on the fritz.
Sorry I questioned you, Spike. You know I admire your brain almost as much as your washboard abs.
Oh my, she's still programmed for the other thing, I'm guessing then. He's like, don't tease me.
Here, but I'll see what I can do. Can you shine the flashlight right here? Spike?
Yeah, he's very upset, obviously, and
Say something wrong.
being that close to her and it not really being her, and yeah, it's a lot to deal with. Even robots need to sleep, apparently, or charge. Or Dawn. Yeah, she obviously misses Buffy so much and knows this isn't the real thing, but this is as close as she can get right now.
Only this time, remember your breathing.
She's like, yeah, I'm a robot. I don't need to worry about that. Yeah.
No, perhaps Anya's right. That's why I'm trying to teach you as if you were a...
Human?
Yeah, he wants it to be real Buffy, obviously.
I just can't help but wonder if she would have been better off without me.
Oh, Giles, don't say that. That's not true.
Gone? I did my job.
Then why are you still here?
Oh my. He's like, that's what I've been wondering myself. Yeah, it's interesting to see everybody processing Buffy not being there and feeling guilty. Spike feeling guilty, Giles feeling guilty that they could have done more and stopped it.
And I'm like, boo, boo, boo! And I got her on the rope.
You're lying.
Well, that's terrifying. Oh my god, those sharp teeth.
I caught her, right? And she's, I don't know, some kind of machine. She's not human.
Yeah, I'm very worried about this spreading through the vampire community, that the Slayer's a robot.
Town is wide open.
Nowhere like the Hellmouth for a party. There's all kinds of bad in that.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. This is terrifying. Yeah, all the supernatural beings that Buffy would normally kill.
And look, I know you guys don't usually let vampires join the gang, and I got the whole sunlight issue.
Oh my god. Yeah, the only thing that was keeping them away is gone now, so it's just gonna be chaos 24/7 now. If a new Slayer shows up, I don't know. I'm guessing Giles hasn't told the council.
You're calling. Come forward, blessed one.
I'm worried. It's a very cute little baby deer, but I'm worried what Willow's gonna do to it. I hope it's not a sacrifice. No, Willow. Oh, no, 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 no. Yep, that's what I was afraid of.
May you find wings to the kingdom.
And of course they're wearing this white dress that's now covered in blood from this deer. Oh.
I've gone.
Not one for goodbyes. I thought it best to slip out quietly.
Giles just left?
Giles.
He didn't even say goodbye? Come on, man.
You really think we'd let you get away with that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, seriously, buddy. After everything they've been through?
I was trying to avoid a scene, really.
Like we'd make...
Yes.
Not you. Me.
Is he gone for good? Is he gone temporarily?
And a monster, sort of a Sunnydale souvenir, we thought.
Grr. Arg.
And those sounds sound like the end of the production company in the end credits.
Possible, really.
Well, we just wanted you to know that we'll miss you. We'll be okay.
I hope he comes back. Like, yeah, they didn't say how long he's gone for.
No? We just made it.
Just, yes.
I'm tired of goodbyes. Can we stop doing goodbyes on the show, please?
Willow, I don't know where to start.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah. Aww.
Well, you should get going. Don't you have a life or something?
Oh, Willow.
Suppose that's the question, really.
Yeah, I was wondering where his character was going to go with the story.
Be careful, please.
Like, after he, you know, left the high school, but then he bought the magic shop, so I was like, okay, and he became Buffy's watcher again, but obviously, losing Buffy, he's out. And yeah. I'm sad Dawn's losing, like, the father figure. Yeah.
Osiris, keeper of the gate, master of all fate, hear us.
Oh my gosh. Willow.
Accept our offering. Know our prayer.
Oh my god. Oh. What's... Oh my god, Willow. Oh my god. Oh.
This is what's supposed to happen. Osiris, here lies the warrior of the people. Let her cross over.
Oh my god. No. That they're using, like, Willow to... Oh, that's horrible. Oh, what's that? I don't like that. Nope, nope. What's crawling up her skin? Oh my god.
Now it's over. Oh god, what is that noise?
That would be a vampire motorcycle gang rolling through town. Yep. Look out, Sunnydale. They're really keen on destruction, this group. Come on, man. That the sports store that Faith and Buffy went to.
Osiris, let her cross over.
Oh my god, they're going up her neck. Oh no. No, 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 no. We can't lose frickin' Willow. Like, don't do this to me right now. Oh my god.
It's a test. It's a test.
Oh my god. She just spit up a snake. What the frick kind of test is this? Cheese and rice, that was horrible.
That doesn't belong to you. Put it back.
And they're gonna think she's a robot. Buffy's back. It worked. She's not a robot anymore. The dude wears my car poster.
Interesting things about you.
Yes, I am interesting. These your friends?
Oh, it's the robot.
Good. Now tell them to get back on their loud bicycles and go back wherever they came from.
Dang it, I got excited for a second. Oh my god, what is this now? Oh my god. There's like fire coming off of her.
Release her.
Oh no, 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 no. Not now, not now. Oh my god, what? No, 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 no. Oh my god, this is like color tunnel. It's giving me very much like Children of the Corn vibes. Oh my god, these flames. Oh no! No, no! No, that was their one chance. Oh my god, no. Willow.
Anya!
Oh my god, what? Oh, nice one, Tara.
Sorry.
Oh, Willow. They were so close. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh my god. Oh, I hated that transition. But now she's alive and buried. Ah! Oh, I gotta get her out of that right now. And they're gonna think it didn't work. Oh, no, 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 no! So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 1. Like I predicted, they were going to be very focused on trying to bring her back. I didn't think it would just be, okay, let's move on. I knew they would try and bring her back somehow, and it looks like they were successful. I didn't think it would be a first episode type of thing. I thought maybe they would, 2 or 3 episodes in, they would be able to bring her back, but it looks like she's back right away. There was that horrifying scene with Buffy in the coffin. I obviously don't want to see Buffy that way, and I know that's what would happen, but it was just very tough to see her like that, and then to see her turn back into, you know, the human self that we know, and she's trapped down there now, so I don't know how she's going to be able to break out. And as I'm saying that, I think we had a shot of Buffy's hand like coming out of a grave in a previous season. There's so much foreshadowing in the show, which is so well done, but I think that's coming back to mind. Let me know in the comments if that's accurate. Obviously, everybody is processing the situation because there's no guarantees this will work. Willow is steadfastly convinced that'll work, and I think a little bit more out of fear than, you know, confidence. She's like, it has to work, so she's just going to keep telling herself it's going to work because she can't let the other option be true. She can't lose Buffy, so she's just, you know, convincing herself that this has to work. I don't know that she's fully confident in her skills yet, so that's why I think she's going that route, and there's been so much loss already, so she doesn't even want to entertain the thought of this. And it did work. I was worried when we had that motorcycle run over the urn at the last shot. I was like, well, what are they going to do now? Like, it sounds like this was a very specific time that they had to do this. Like, if they try and do it again, or what if they brought her halfway back and now she's stuck somewhere else? Like, just so many possibilities. And even Willow saying, you know, something supernatural killed her, because my first thought was, okay, they can do this to Joyce now, but they obviously set that up that that's not going to happen, because I feel like other people would be thinking the same thing, and that it was something supernatural that killed Buffy. So the fact that she could be in another dimension, obviously that's what that portal was for, you know, Dawn being the key and opening it. So that would have been interesting to see Buffy in another portal, you know, her consciousness and not physically there, but that doesn't seem to be the case. We haven't had a chance to talk to her yet, so maybe we'll find out, you know, when she actually meets the Scooby Gang, which I'm imagining will be the next episode. Please no spoilers, but my anticipation is that the next episode will be Buffy breaking out of there, reuniting with everybody, but they think it didn't work, so they're going to be processing that and maybe working on another plan. Obviously, we had Giles go back to England in this episode. He blames himself, obviously. The one thing a watcher is supposed to do is, you know, keep their Slayer safe, and that did not happen as Buffy was killed off. So he's obviously taking that very seriously, and to me, his character's kind of been drifting ever since the high school burnt down, because he was the librarian at the school. It made sense that they were interacting every day because he was there. He had, like, I think more of a presence and more of like a natural organic role in the group, and obviously was Buffy's watcher. And then when the high school burnt down, okay, he was kind of drifting for a year, and they would just kind of find random instances for him to be in the story. Same with Xander. It was a weird in-between limbo. And then when he got the magic shop, I was like, okay, this is what he's doing now. He owns this business. He's running it. Anya's helping him. But we didn't really see his character become, like, full-rounded. Like, it just became that was his one storyline, basically. He wasn't really growing. He wasn't really doing anything. Obviously, we saw him kill Ben and Glory in the previous season as well. So I think a combination of a lot of things, and him probably realizing, okay, I need to get my life back on track, and he decides to head back to England. If he thinks that Buffy's alive, I definitely feel like he'll come back, but for how long? What does that look like? Again, his character's kind of in this weird limbo, and I don't know what they would do with him. Even with him being Buffy's watcher, I don't know if that's a good enough reason for him anymore. I feel like she's kind of outgrown him, and even though she might still, like, need him, I know Buffy still wants him around. I just don't know if she needs him around. I don't know if that's a role Giles would even want anymore, if the council knows that Buffy's dead, if a new Slayer is somehow in the background. We obviously didn't see that in this episode, but that's something that's on my mind as well, because that's what we've been told with this lore. Willow is obviously able to communicate telepathically with the entire group, and Anya saying, you know, it's a little invasive, could you knock or something like that. She just starts speaking to them, and she's up on this mausoleum and just watching everybody. We haven't had a vampire fight scene in the cemetery for a while, so it was interesting to see that is how we started this episode. I'm also not surprised the Scooby Gang took up, you know, slaying and fighting again. I figured that's what they would do, and Robot Buffy is fixed, so I was a little worried when I first saw her, because I was like, what did I miss? How did we get here? And then as soon as I hear her response being very stoic and very, you know, literal, and I was like, okay, this is clearly robot Buffy and not, actual Buffy. And to have them all walk past camera basically, and Giles has that last line of, yeah, she's gone, it's not the Buffy we know, and Spike blaming himself as well. He was up there before Buffy and had a chance to end this, but wasn't able to as that demon pushed him off. So he's blaming himself and is looking after Dawn, and slams his fist on the table and is like, look, I'm not doing this again. Like, Spike might have lost Buffy, but he's like, I'm not gonna lose Dawn too. Like, he's so focused on this is this last connection to Buffy, the last piece. He wants nothing to do with robot Buffy, even though he's the one who issued it being made in the first place, and it still has some like spicy lines, and he's just completely repulsed by them. He's like, don't even let her say that, like asking Willow to reprogram her so that she doesn't say any of that anymore. It's such a paradox because it's so close to being her but not her, and to have that constantly around must be just such a mind game, because we see, Dawn climbing into bed with Buffy and like hugging her and wanting to be close to her and needing that comfort, but it's a robot. It's not really Buffy. But I don't know. It's so bizarre. I don't know if it would be better or worse to have obviously it looks just like her. I know it's played by the same actress and it's not, something else, but to have something that's so similar, talks in her voice, looks exactly like her, to be so close, but yet not be her. I feel like that would just delay the process of accepting that she's gone, which obviously is not their plan. They don't want to accept that she's gone. They're trying to bring her back. Willow and Tara officially moved into Buffy's house, mostly to look after Dawn, I'm assuming, since Joyce isn't there anymore. And Dawn's still a teenager, so someone needs to be there, and it makes the most sense for them. So that's interesting, them kind of playing these like co-parents and looking after Dawn, and Spike's there, and Xander, and everybody's pitching in. Giles definitely was more of a father figure to Buffy, and I feel like some of that was starting to happen with Dawn, and them saying goodbye at the airport was heartbreaking. And like for Spike, Dawn is the last connection to Buffy that he has, so I must have just felt like saying goodbye to Buffy again. And yeah, it was just such a tough scene to see him go, and the fact that he just like left a note and didn't say goodbye to everybody, I was like, what is this, like, after everything you've been through? And they obviously catch up with them at the airport, but it was just heartbreaking because it's just loss after loss after loss. And they didn't tell Giles they were trying to bring Buffy back, so I'm curious how they're going to explain it, when she shows up. It was great to see all the same cast back. I did notice in the opening credits that Giles isn't in there. It now says guest starring, which makes sense if he's leaving. I don't even know if he'll be in the next episode. They said they were going to call him. Maybe the actor had other plans. I'm not too sure. Maybe his character was just written this way. Let me know in the comments if it was intentional or if the actor wanted to pursue something other than the show. But to have the clips from the previous season in the opening credits, I like when they do that. The same theme song, of course, which is great. And I like that they updated each season. Dawn is in the credits now. Spike is still here. And I was a little bit skeptical when I saw Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy come up right at the start of the credits, because I was like, okay, did they leave it in there because it would be too obvious to take it out? We would instantly be suspicious that this is done. She's not coming back anymore, especially with the first episode. Like, I was expecting Giles to be in there, so I'm thinking that she's back now for good. Obviously, we saw that in the last scene as well, with her opening her eyes in the coffin, and I honestly had no idea how they were going to do the show without her, so I'm not surprised she's back, but it was still just a heartbreaking scene to see her go like that and to sacrifice herself for Dawn. And maybe it won't be the next episode. Maybe they'll delay it a little bit longer until she officially reunites with everybody. Xander and Anya are officially engaged. She obviously was okay. I was worried with the scene we had, at the construction site in the last episode. They haven't told anybody they're engaged, though. Once that vampire, hit Robot Buffy in the head, and you can start to see some of the machine underneath, I was like, oh no. And then that's exactly what happened, is he tells his vampire buddies, all of his vampire and, demon buddies show up in town. It's like, oh, no Slayer, so let's just have a free-for-all, basically. And then when when Robot Buffy does show up, that just happened to be the exact second they started, you know, the spell. So I thought, okay, they brought Buffy back. That wasn't that moment, but she starts fighting everybody and leads them right to Willow, which is what she's programmed to do. So I don't know what their plan is for Robot Buffy in the future, but obviously it's come in handy. And to go to Dawn's parent-teacher conference, which her, you know, very straightforward, predictable nature, like Spike said, ended up being a good thing, as that's what the teacher wanted, and she ended up blending in instead of standing out, despite having a very, you know, very literal speech pattern. I'm a little worried about Willow because she sacrificed that baby deer for this, and I feel like season 1 Willow would have never, she would have been completely repulsed by that, and I feel like, yes, it's to bring back Buffy, and I feel like Willow justifies that to herself. Like, it's okay to do bad things if it means you bring somebody back, or if it means, you know, you can help your friends, or whatever she justifies it as. But I'm worried that once she starts down that road, it's going to get a very slippery slope and she's going to do bad things. Overall, I thought it was a good first episode. I'm very excited to see Buffy back and the same cast back. I don't know what Giles' character is going to do. I'm assuming the next episode will be a reunion between Buffy and the Scooby Gang. Obviously, this word has spread that Sunnydale is open, basically, and nobody's there to stop them, so I'm sure there'll be a slew of horrible supernatural things trying to come to town and ruin it. I hope Dawn is okay. I don't know how she's going to respond to seeing Buffy again. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Yeah, could she be in another dimension if she went through the portal somewhere? Yeah, they have to try and bring her back. They have to try at the very least. It's a very confusing zombie lore. Be sure to put that in the vows. Yeah, that'll go over well. Is a Hanson t-shirt on? Amazing. Even robots need to sleep, apparently. Or charge. Did they put the robot back together? Oh! I hope it's not a sacrifice.